What is going on, my fellow soap opera addicts? And welcome back to the channel. If you thought the love triangles and secret agendas on the bold and the beautiful were starting to cool off, you are in for a massive absolute wake up call today. Grab your coffee, get comfortable, and buckle up because the latest twists in Los Angeles are giving us major whiplash. We have secret kisses, broken promises, shattered jewelry, and a mastermind manipulator finally getting caught in the act. Today we are breaking down the incredibly messy aftermath of Electra and RJ's shocking kiss. Will's devastating confession to Dylan, and the exact moment Daphne finally puts the puzzle pieces together regarding Ivy's toxic behind the scenes game. Trust me, the surface calm we are seeing right now is a total illusion, and you do not want to miss a second of this tea. Let's get right into it. So, let us set the stage and recap exactly what just went down, because the writers are really testing our blood pressure this week. The tension is thick enough to cut with a knife. We start with Wheel, completely shirtless and absolutely spiraling in the beach house, obsessively replying the image of Electra and RJ kissing in the Forester showroom. He is heartbroken, furious, and completely lost. Dylan drops by to say surprisingly calm goodbye, totally owning up to the mess she caused and telling Will that she doesn't want to be the reason his relationship with Electra explodes. But for Will, the damage is already done. He finally breaks down and confesses to Dylan that he has actually on his way to make things right with Electra, only to walk in and see Archer's hands all over her. He also reveals his broken titanium necklace, the ultimate symbol of his and Electra's supposedly unbreakable bond, which is now shattered. Meanwhile, over at Forrester Creations, Electra is aggressively trying to shut RJ down, telling him that what happened yesterday was totally unacceptable, and that he cannot just kiss her like that. RJ, ever the investigator, pushes back hard, calling Will a petulant brat and a total clone of Dollar Bill for seemingly abandoning her without a word. Electra is deeply miserable, completely unaware that Will never actually received the heartfelt, vulnerable letter she wrote him. Why? Because as Daphne quickly realizes while comforting a sobbing Electra, Ivy was the one who intercepted that letter and planted the broken necklace to ensure this couple would crash and burn. Now let us take a magnifying glass to what is actually happening beneath the surface here. Starting with the absolute emotional wreckage that is Will and Electra's relationship. Will is currently operating purely on heartbreak and assumption. When he went to the showroom, he was finally ready to compromise to do exactly what Electra had asked him regarding Dylan. He was ready to fight for their love, but walking in and seeing RJ kissing the woman he loves completely short circuited his brain. He didn't stay to hear the context, he just saw the betrayal and bolted, leaving a symbolic necklace behind as a silent, devastating message that they are over. On the flip side, Electra is drowning in confusion and self blame. She genuinely believes she pushed Will away by being insecure and demanding about Dylan. She poured her entire heart and soul into a letter, begging him to meet her so they could fix things, and when he didn't show up, she assumed he just didn't care anymore. She has no idea that she and Will are actually victims of a highly coordinated sabotage mission. Enter Ivy, the ultimate puppet master, while RJ trashing Will's character to anyone who will listen. Ivy is secretly relishing her handiwork in her twisted mind, intercepting that letter and planting the broken necklace was an act of protection. She genuinely believes she knows what is best for Electra, even if it means orchestrating a massive heartbreak. But Ivy's flawless plan hits a massive roadblock when Daphne connects the dots. Daphne remembers vividly seeing Ivy handle that letter, and as she listens to Electra sobbing over Will's apparent coldness, the realization hits her like a ton of bricks. Ivy didn't just observe this breakup, she engineered it from the shadows. The fallout from these massive revelations is going to absolutely scorch the art for everyone involved. Let us talk about the impact of Daphne's realization first. Daphne is now holding a live granite of information. If she goes straight to Electra and tells her that I've intercepted the letter, it is going to completely shift the narrative. Electra's profound sadness will instantly turn into nuclear rage. Ivy is going to be exposed not as a meddling aunt or friend, but as a toxic manipulator who actively destroyed Electra's chance at happiness. The trust between Electra and Ivy will be permanently obliterated. But there is another layer of danger here. Daphne and Veal are also harboring their own dark secret, their own inappropriate kiss. When Veal finally sits down and Electra and Daphne to clear the air about Ivy's manipulation, the truth about his own indiscretion comes tumbling out. This creates a devastating double blow for Electra. On one hand, she learns her relationship was sabotaged by someone she trusted. On the other hand, she learns the man she loves and the woman she confided in also betrayed her. Electra is suddenly standing in a room where absolutely everyone has lied to her. The consequence here is total, complete isolation. Electra realizes she cannot trust her family, her boyfriend, or her friends. The emotional impact of having your entire support system exposed as liars and manipulators all at exactly the same time is going to fundamentally change who Electra is moving forward. I have to be completely honest with you guys. Watching Ivy play God with Electra's love life is absolutely infuriating. There is something so incredibly toxic about someone who ruins your life while claiming they are just trying to protect you. Ivy had absolutely no right to intercept that letter or mess with Will's necklace. She took away their agency and forced a breakup based entirely on lies. And I desperately need to see her face the music for that. I was practically cheering when Electra finally confronted her at the Grand Phoenix. Seeing Electra refuse to let Ivy twist the narrative anymore was such a powerful boss moment. However, I'm also incredibly frustrated with Will and Daphne right now. While I appreciate that Will finally ripped the band-aid off and confessed the kiss, his timing was absolutely terrible. You don't see a girl down to tell her that her life is being manipulated by a supervillain, and then casually drop the fact that you also cheated on her in the same breath. It completely undermined the severity of Ivy's actions because suddenly Electra realizes Will isn't an innocent victim either. Electra has every single right in the world to walk away from all three of them right now. They all prove they are capable of massive deception, and she needs a serious break from this entire toxic circle. So that is exactly where we found ourselves today, staring down the barrel of some massive life altering confrontations. The truth is bubbling right under the surface, and once it fully breaks through, absolutely nothing will be the same for any of these characters. Electra is officially on the warpath, Will is drowning in regret, and Ivy's carefully constructed house of cards is rapidly collapsing. Now I want to turn it over to you guys because I need to know what you are thinking about all of this madness. Do you think Electra will ever be able to forgive Will for his kiss with Daphne, or is this relationship permanently destroyed? And what about Ivy? Do you think she will face any real consequences for her manipulation, or will she slither her way out of trouble yet again? Get down in the comments right now and let me know your wildest theories because I read every single one of them. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay completely up to date on all juicy soap opera drama, please make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you all in the next one.